Music has an important role in all of our lives. Some of us grew up in a household with tunes playing all night long, while others just caught the pop hits on the way to school. Whether you're an addict or a casual listener, the way we consume music has changed drastically over the past decade. Compact discs, or CDs, were first implemented in 1983 and dominated music sales in the early 90s and 2000s. At their peak, CDs accounted for 93.4% of music sales during 2002 and 2003. Only a few years later, digital music launched online. Originally, digital music was used to buy songs one at a time, with singles still accounting for the majority of digital sales. However, as the industry moved away from physical copies, the revenue dropped. During those years of peak sales, CDs generated $11.6 billion on average, while the industry as a whole has not generated $11 billion since 2006. Digital subscription services such as Apple Music and Spotify were first reported in 2005, and each year revenue has increased. These services count the number of plays on a song, and a small amount of each play counts towards revenue. In 2013, they got their first major exposure, accounting for almost 10% of the entire industry's revenue. Last year's records show that for the second year in a row, streaming services generated the highest portion of revenue at over 40%. The way music is sold has changed over time, too. Music used to be sold as whole albums, but since the invention of digital distribution, single songs have been more popular. The largest portion CD singles have ever sold is 6.3%, while in the digital era, download singles have accounted for at least 14.5% each year since being recorded in 2004. Overall, revenue for the music industry is on the decline. While last year's revenue of 8.9 billion was the highest since 2009, it would have been the lowest in any previous year. This could be due to the fact that digital copies cost consumers a fraction of physical ones, but many believe it is due to piracy. Not soon after digital became available, those who bought it would share it to others without paying. The same amount of copies would be heard, but only one was bought. No matter how we listen to music, it is important to realize how the industry has changed so rapidly and how it affects artists.